Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, if you're new here, I'm Ink Boy. And I just wanted to do a vlog, really, to one, update you on my channel, tell you what's going to be happening, and to, kind of explain like why my channel has been kind of like spotty over the past year. That wasn't necessarily by choice. I definitely wanted to put out more content in 2019 than was put out there, but life happened, and yeah, so I'm just gonna take you on that journey, what to expect going forward, and hopefully we'll come to this mutual understanding of what's going on, man. So yeah, first thing is thank you to all 200 and I think it's 54 of you that subscribe to my channel. That's awesome. I know some people that's like a single grain of sand on the beach that is YouTube, but to me, that's dope because those are, for the most part, organic. Meaning, I haven't asked really my friends to subscribe to my channel. Most of you have came across my channel based off my content and decided to subscribe. So that's awesome. Thank you for that. Um, so yeah, just kind of hopping into it. I think 2019 was a pretty challenging year for most people. And I'm no different. 2019 it wasn't a terrible year, but it was definitely a very challenging year for me. Professionally, my day job or my grown up job, I should say, is I wanted to progress and do more things there and advance and do all the things in that area of my life. Because while one day I would love for YouTube and like Twitch and content creating to be my job, I realized that I have a while to go before I get there. And while I'm on that ride, I want something stable and fulfilling and also, checking off all the boxes for me as well, right? So in 2019, I focused on that and I ended up getting my white, yellow, and green belt in Six Sigma. And, I'm doing process improvement now where I work, and I have a great team of people with me on that, and it's awesome, and I absolutely love where I'm at professionally right now outside of YouTube and that stuff. But I still have this desire to create content and do all this fun stuff. So while that was going on at the very beginning of 2019, I did go through a very rough breakup. It wasn't rough in the sense of like it ended badly, like it was mutual, but it was very much with the person I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I could very easily spend the rest of my life with. And I just feel like it was an unneeded breakup. Um, it was basically like this person, they were doing things that was, the actions they were taking could lead them down a road that was harmful to themselves, and I wasn't going to support that because I love them. And if you love somebody, you don't like pat them on the back if they're doing something that is dangerous or wrong or could lead to consequences that are not good. You try to deter them from that. And I was very naive to think, like, hey, I'm going to give you an ultimatum and you're going to choose me over the things you're addicted to. That it just doesn't work that way. If someone is struggling with addiction or whatever they're struggling with mentally, um, most of the time an ultimatum like that is not going to work. And I learned that, and I hope they're doing better now and all that stuff, and maybe it was for the best, who knows, but I'm past that. So that happened. I got through that, and I was finally like, oh, it's been like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. It was long enough to where I was like, okay, I'm ready to start dating again. At least I thought I was, and then I started to date again, and I went through another horrific breakup. And like when I say horrific, I do mean horrific. Like this was like psychologically damaging type breakup, basically. Um, and it was a very short relationship, but they definitely like used me and took advantage of me, and manipulated me, and I've never been manipulated like that before, and I've never been emotionally, I would say emotionally abused like that before. It was pretty awful, and I will say, if you're not ready to be in a relationship with someone, just don't go for it. Like, before you get in a relationship, you need to really uh, reevaluate like your life and where you're at. And if you're not ready to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship, because you could end up with someone like me, who was very much at the time ready to start my life with someone and do something very serious, and then for you to like back out of that, it's pretty damaging. So don't do that. Don't be that type of person. Um Anyways, now that that's out of the way, where is my channel going? So there are a few things you're going to see on this channel going forward. The first thing is, I am currently in the process of building my dream setup, as far as like trucking and racing simulation goes. I'm very big into cars, I'm very big into trucks, I'm very big into American Truck Simulator. Like, that is my happy place. So, um, over the next month, I'm actually going to be building my dream rig for that. I plan on getting like an actual like racing cockpit with the 3 screens and everything, and all of that. Currently, I have I'm using my 65-inch TV as my main monitor for when I'm doing trucking or racing sims, and while that works really well for that, it's not very practical when it comes to other games, when I need to use like my keyboard and mouse, because then I have to push my TV back. It's mounted to the wall, so I can just push the mount back and put my regular monitor in place, so I can like use my keyboard and mouse and everything. But it's not very practical, right? So I need to just have a completely separate setup for that. So going forward in the future, you're going to see probably a lot of American Truck Simulator content once that setup is going. You're going to see, of course, other PC games as well. What you're also going to see is, I'm going to hopefully get into a place to where I can do like paranormal videos and like historic graveyard videos and stuff like that, and just kind of take you on adventures with me. I'd love to do like more vlog style type stuff like this, so you can have like a better connection with me and idea of like what I'm about. I'd also love to do car videos. One of the best things that came out of 2019 is that I actually got my dream car. I always wanted a Camaro, and I finally got a Camaro, and it's beautiful. It's the love of my life, and it's not going anywhere. Even when I pay it off and I want a new car, I'm keeping it and getting like, a Jeep or something to help me in the winters of of Indiana. But my Camaro is not going anywhere. So it's a beauty. So I'll give you a tour of that sometime if you're interested. But um, yeah. So those are some of the things to expect on my channel going forward. If that's something that's cool with you, by all means, like, stay subscribed and see that content. Um, if you're interested in other things and you want to see those on my channel, I'm open to suggestions. But just be on the lookout for. I will have like more Sims. I will have more Second Life videos. I'll might even do some more tutorials on like Photoshop and stuff like that. Like, I'm just a grab bag of like hobbies and interests, and that's what my channel is going to be. So if you're subscribed to me for one series in particular, or one type of content in particular, there will always be that type of content coming, but there will also be other content that might not interest you as much. So just keep that in mind. And I'll try to, going forward, when I do get all set up, I'll try to get like a regular like upload schedule, like a regular streaming schedule, and really start to focus in on that, because I'm in a much better place to do that this year than I was last year, because last year I was trying to get in a better place in my first life job. or like my grown up job, whatever you want to call it. Like, I just did not have the time going through all that stuff I was going through to do all the things I want to do, like content creator wise, and I'm in a place to do that now, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm open to suggestions and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I hope you have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.